Hey everyone, welcome to the best show in town, and this is your host Tina Latifa Masood, and you can call me Tina like I always tell you to do, and I love all of you so much. Well, I have a topic today which I would like to discuss with all of you, and it's on concentration. Have you been concentrating well on yourself? Have you been mindful of what you're concentrating on? And are these mindful thoughts creating stories for the future? Have you thought about it at all? Well, this is something I'd like to tell all of you. Why? Because this has been going on in my mind, because some of my students have been telling me that, Ma'am, we have not been able to concentrate on our work during this COVID times. And how do you think we can improve our concentration? How do you think we can concentrate on what we are doing? Now, my dear friends, let me tell you one thing, that you as a human being have the ability to concentrate on anything that you want, but you must be willing to do so. If you do not have the willingness, the willfulness to do something, to concentrate on what you're doing, then, my dear friends, your life is futile. It is one thing to be able to do something and another to be able to do it. You say you are able to do it, but then when you actually implement it, that is when the actual story begins. Because you might be saying, okay, all right, when you look at some girl or a boy doing some exercise on maybe on YouTube, and you say, oh, that's very easy, I can do it. But you still haven't tried it. When you still haven't tried it, how would you know whether you can do it? A friend of mine recently told me that when I told him that, this is a very tough exercise, I'm still doing it because I want to try how it feels. And he told me that, what is the point of trying it out? Because since you know it's already tough, what is the point of trying it out? And I was like, why not? I want to know how tough it is, because I want to go to the next level of toughness tomorrow. I want to exercise something tougher than what I'm doing today, and I want to see whether I can do it, whether I have the willingness and the energy to do it. My dear friends, the most important, the most necessary thing for success in life is the willingness and the energy to do things. Because, see, look at me, what happens to me. I'm going to give you my example. I was 85 kilos a couple of months back, and then I was, people would start a conversation with me like, oh, hello, are you becoming a little fat? Is your face looking a little puffy? And I don't know, you're looking different from the last time I saw you. And are you having problems with your hormones? Is something wrong with you? Are you sick? Well, hell no. I have been like that for quite some time. I was 85 kilos and I haven't been able to do anything about it. And I said, okay, now I've got a chance. And during the COVID period, during this time, what I did was to concentrate on myself. And I actually went about and concentrated on how I can reduce my weight, because I do not want to start a conversation with how fat I am. I want a person to tell me, hello, hi, how are you? Oh, you're looking great. Does a person have to start always with how fat I am? Well, I'm going to show you guys that it doesn't happen like that. And we're going to talk a different conversation altogether now. So I concentrated on losing some weight, because now some of my friends are calling back and saying, hey, we saw some of your pictures on social media and we don't want you to become so thin. You were looking great before. Wow. I don't know which story to believe now. Some people tell me I look good when I'm fat. Some people tell me I look good now. I really don't know what to say. But I have been concentrating on myself. Let me not forget on what I have been trying to tell you is that you have to concentrate on what you want in life and how you want your future to be. And you have to prepare for it right now. Nobody's going to prepare that for you. Now, if I don't wake up in the morning and put my heart and soul and my willingness and my energy into my exercise, nobody can do it. You might be my best friend, but then you will not be able to do the exercise for me. You will not be able to do the moves of yoga for me, but I have to do it myself. I will have to have the kind of energy and the willingness to tell my mind, because my mind will try to master over me, and that is when I have to tell my mind that, hello, wait a minute, I am here to do things. I am here to create stories. I'm here to create a future for myself, and I'm preparing myself for the future. So hold it now. Don't lord over me, my dear mind. I am here to lord over you. So you listen to me. I am going to do what my mind tells me, what I tell my mind. Sorry, it should be the other way around. What I tell my mind to do. But my mind would probably tell me it's raining, so you can go to sleep for some more time. I said, no, I'm going to wake up at exactly that time that I want to wake up. And my body tells me to wake up. And then when I have this routine in hand, I know I have to complete. I wake up at exactly the same time that I wake up every day. And there is no cheat day. Let me tell you one thing. There is absolutely no cheat day. When we say today is a Sunday, so let me sleep in, let me take rest, it doesn't happen like that. When you are concentrating on making a masterpiece, you are a masterpiece. So you have to constantly work on that painting, work on that masterpiece every single day. And if you have to create a masterpiece in the future, you have to start thinking about what colors you're going to put into that masterpiece, how you're going to paint it, where that masterpiece is going to be placed in that particular scene. Everything has to be planned now. Why am I telling you all this? It's because I did not have somebody to plan my future. I didn't have a mentor. So I thought, why not I do something for the young leaders? Because you are the future of the country. You are the future of the world, and you will have to lead from the front. So when I say you have to lead from the front, I mean it. It's big business. You simply cannot say, I'm going to lead from the front and not do something about it. You have to concentrate on yourself, and you have to have the willingness and the energy to go about and do those stories. You have to have that perseverance, and you have to keep telling yourself, I can and I will. I can and I will. I can and I will. And I think most of you have heard this as young boys and girls when you were in school. Even now, these quotations keep floating around, these thoughts keep floating around. It says, the Lord helps those that help themselves. It's only when you help yourself will the universe, the unknown, the Lord, the God, the goddesses will help you. The universe, there's a magic to this universe. The universe will try and make you an ordinary person, but if you try, it will conspire to make you a fantastic person, a fantastic human being. So, but you have to have the willingness and the energy to do that, and you have to have the perseverance. You have to keep continuing and consistently doing the things that you think are tough. If I tomorrow say that this exercise is tough, so I am not going to do it, or maybe I'm too tired, or maybe it's not working out as well as I thought it would, or I'm not losing weight as much as I should, and I give up. So what happens to me? I go back to my original weight, or something worse happens. So if you are not going to try it, if you are not going to consistently try and make that masterpiece, nothing will happen, my dear friends. You have to keep concentrating, and concentration will create wonders for you. Very often what happens is that when you are concentrating on something, maybe creating a story, like me, for example, when I'm writing, I tend to drift. I have to confess this in front of you. I tend to drift a little bit into thinking something else. Maybe when I'm writing about politics. Recently I was writing about the Farm Bill 2020, and then my mind started drifting. It's very hard to sometimes keep concentrating on a particular subject. But if you are passionate, there is this other word. You must have the willingness, the energy, the perseverance. And if you consistently carry on with passion, my dear friends, there is nothing on this earth, in this universe, there's no force in this universe which can stop you from achieving what you want. You can get anything. Impossible is just a word in the dictionary. It's just a word in the dictionary. Create your own stories. Create your own lineage. Create your own history. Create your own future. Nobody's going to do it for you. I'm here to just tell you, to egg you on and to keep prodding you and telling you, go, get those things done. Get up, get going, write. Whatever you wish to do and whatever you want to be, you can be. But you have to persevere. You have to have the willingness and the drive and the energy and the passion. With that thought, my dear friends, I'm going to say bye-bye, but I would like you to practice this on a daily basis. Get up and get going and keep saying, I can and I will, I can and I will. And if anybody tells you that you cannot do it, shun that person from your life. Shun that person from your life, because you are the master of your own life and you will make yourself what you want to be, not someone else. So if someone tells you you cannot do it, you go show it to them. Okay? I love you all so much, and I'm going to see you in my next podcast. Keep listening to my podcast because these are specially made for you. I'm so passionate about you guys. I love you all and see you again soon. Bye-bye.